What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be out at Cain Park in Athens, Texas, where we wanted to give you guys a course preview of where we're going to be having our next tournament. And the format that April and I will be playing today was going to be best shot doubles. We're not necessarily going to film every shot. We just want to give you guys a look at the shot that we used to see how to necessarily play the hole. It's a beautiful park, as you see out here in Athens, Texas. At hole one, we got par 3, 206 feet, dogleg left. Definitely going over not one but two little creeks there. The out of bounds we're going to play as if you're surrounded by water and those things, then you're out of bounds. You see I'm left-handed, so I took a little forehand through there. Here's just a little preview of what the fairway is going to look like. So this is the gap that you want to hit. You want to land on the other side of that little creek right there to give yourself a look at the birdie. I, on the other hand, went a little bit left, whereas you see April here is going to take care of the upshot and give us a par right there. Moving on to hole number 2, we got a par 3, 175 feet, extreme dog leg left. You will see this is one of the more unique and signature holes about this course. Man, it's tight fairway, lots of heavy bushes there. The play most of the time is, as you see the basket there, the play most of the time is going over the top of everything. So I took a left-hand ante line, almost got it all the way through, but you see this hole is gettable. Get you in position to get the birdie, but the putters weren't necessarily working today, as you see. But we got another tap-in par. Moving on to the next hole. Now, this is a par 4, 275, extreme dog leg to the right now. And it's going to be similar to the previous hole. We got this extremely tight fairway running through here. It starts to open up right here where it makes an extreme dog leg to the right, whereas you give yourself a look. The play for most people is going to be over the top. Once again, yeah, to get something through here is almost impossible. But you'll see where my play is. Left-hand backhand with my Razor Claw 2 right there set us up into position to attack. But did not drop in for the eagle, so we will take the 3 right there, which once again, that is a par 4. Next hole brings a par 3, 290 feet, out of bounds left, out of bounds right, out of bounds long, and you will be putting at an elevated basket. It's a beautiful course. The city put in these really cool, I don't really know what to call them, these huge bowls, huge bowls that the baskets sit on. And so if you get something straight, it'll give you a look. April chained out right there, almost got that bird. I did the same thing, and yeah, tap in par once again. Now this next hole is an interesting one. It's a par 3, 240 feet, dog leg right. Now there is a Mando here. You will see the video. And yes, you'll see it right there where the pole is. You see the big orange paint. Mando to the right there. And then you also have to cross that pathway to get in bounds. Everything this side of it is out of bounds. You have to treat it as water. As you see, I turned it. I didn't get enough on there. I'm in bounds, but I didn't necessarily get inside of that little gap that you want to hit. So here's the gap right here that you want to be looking for. You want a disc to be flying inside there and skip right up there next to the basket. Very birdieable hole. Everything to the left of this sidewalk is inbounds. Everything to the right is out of bounds. As you see, that's where our disc is at right now. April gave it a little bid. Mine wasn't much better, but we were to clean up par once again. Leads to the next hole, par 3, dead straight. Not sure if it's actually 220 feet. It might be a little bit less than that, but there's definitely out of bounds long. There is a water. That's where the lake is. And if you're surrounded by water long, then you will be out of bounds. So you want to hit something just dead straight, right down the center. I got my little atom putter here. Turned it over just a smidgen too much. And I hit those left side branches. April's going to give us a nice little pitch out. And we're going to be able to clean up yet another par. Now the next hole, I like to call it swampy. It's a par 3, 197 feet. Another kind of fairly dead straight. I had aced this hole once before, so it's a very gettable hole. But the fairway can tend to be muddy if it's rainy. So we will have some special provisions if that's the case on tournament day. But yeah, this is the line. Obviously out of bounds right side where the water is. We'll have it nice and marked up so there's no guesswork. We're thinking about either using rope or maybe some type of string of some sort. Yeah, here's a view of that water that can sometimes get in the fairway right here. We ended up taking April's shot. It was just a little bit better than my shot. Going to get a little scoob action to get around there, which will get us in position to get another par. Now, all these holes are very birdieable. It's just our putters aren't necessarily working. And when you're in the woods, I mean, there's trees all around that we hit all the time. Next is par 4, 262 feet. This is going to be an S. First it S's to the left, and then it fades back to the right. As you see when I zoom in there, that's the gap that you want to hit. You want to go out into that opening with your disc fading to the left, and then you want it to be dying to the right there. So with me being left-hand backhand, I get in on a nice little ante line, try to S it through there. If you can land right here in that opening, then that's a really good drive. As you see here, you'll see me flex it on through there. A little bit tight. I made it through the woods. That's weird that there's kids there. I didn't. This is a blind shot off the tee, so you don't necessarily see it. But April's going to kind of give you a walkthrough of the fairway here. Yeah, there's that basket there on the right side. So if you can fly through here, hit the top where she's at now and scoop it on down there, then that's awesome. Now, we are going to call this water right here casual water. So if you're inside there, you know, it's not out of bounds. As you see, I made it pin high. We have a shot, but, you know, these woods are very thick. Just off the basket. Story of my life. April's right there. Let's see if she can do any better. And so we get yet another 3 right there. All right, now as we walk back through the fairway, this course is a little bit tight, so there are some areas where there might be some traffic that the cars have to wait, but we're working on that. This brings us up to our next hole. As you see, now we're kind of getting into more of the wide open shots. We have a par 3, 234 feet, dogleg to the right. Now there is a creek behind the basket. I'm going to go ahead and call that out of bounds just to make it a little bit harder. I know some people play it casual, but we're going to go ahead for the tournament and call surrounded by water out of bounds. As you see, now we're going to have a zoomed in shot of the basket right there. What you want is a big, high left to right shot, just like that one right there, and have it crash into the ground. And now, as you see, April's going to cash in the bird, which is going to have us 3 down through the front 9. Be sure to stay tuned for the back 9 coming here pretty quickly. Once again, this is just a course preview to kind of let you guys know who are traveling for a pretty good ways that haven't necessarily been able to play the course. So we just want to give you guys an opportunity to see what the course is going to look like. We're really looking forward to everybody who's going to be able to come on out. And as always, everything we do is for the love of the game. Until next time, guys, y'all take it easy.